Hello, everybody. We're back with the Outer Worlds. We're doing a murder mystery, and well, the start has been kind of slow. Oh, I do admit it's kind of interesting. The Joker face guys that we've been killing recently do make things a little different. We're at the as you see, the RR&DD lab, Rizzo. So let's see what we can find on the inside. Well, they didn't change up the interior much. Anything blue? That's gonna tell me when I get close to something anyway, so let's pull out the silent gun first. Not that silent.
Hello? I can hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Lobby and to the left. What do we got in here? Let's see. Recent appointments. I need to check on that. Apartment cleanup. Hello, I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to get your name yet and update the terminal. When you have a moment, could you bring a mop to the lobby? Dr. Blossom seems to have had a rather rough night and spilled some coffee on the floor. Thank you. This is, research lab, Blossom, department. What in blessed corporate law is the commotion down there? I don't believe the rocket fuel combination distillery mixture was scheduled for another week. Could somebody please inform me as to what the racket is all about? You better have a damn good reason for interrupting my meeting with administrator. I expect a full explanation and apology within the next 15 minutes, or people are going to start losing jobs. Alright, let's see if we can hack this thing here. Alright. I got hacking close. Let's see. +7 to hack. +5 to hack. Recent appointments. Name Miss Belarus. Description lab tour. Named Administrator Ludovico. Described product presentation. Alright, now let's get back on our fighting clothes. Because I don't think this defense is going to cut. Well, 43 ain't bad. But 87, much better. Alright. To the lab to the left. Alright.
I can take a hint.
Okay. She's by herself.
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now? What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Who are you first?
Pardon the blue blazes out of me, but who in the name of the Eternal are you? I'll have you know, I am Dr. Leora Blossom, the head of research and development, and you are standing in my lab, uninvited. Now, perhaps you couldn't tell by the empty lobby and general state of disarray, but this is no time to be playing games.
Yeah, I meant to be rude. But let's see, something's obviously going on here. Really want to sass me right now?
No, you're right. Listen, I'll be direct with you. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry. Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Alright. There isn't anything you can do to help?
Yes. I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
Doesn't seem so hostile on the way. from the entry door. Could make a run for it.
And lose my life's work? You want me to just burn my lab and my entire future to the ground over one experiment that's gotten rather out of hand? No, I think not. We merely need to clean up the mess, so to speak. Reset the lab back to functional parameters.
Even I think that's pretty cold, and I'm a mercenary.
Yep.
Staff can be replaced, you know. Research data? Now that's invaluable.
Let's see. What's going on in these labs that would turn your researchers against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Yeah, let's try twice.
Call me a skeptic, but no, I don't believe it would be. Loose lips sink new product ships, you know?
Forget I mentioned it.
Happily. Of course.
Yeah, I'll take care of the problem, but you gotta answer questions afterwards.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Your call, Captain. I don't know if the lab techs can even be helped at this point.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Alright. Ooh, I can make a little money. I'll be right back. Alright, I cleared out some of my inventory. Let's see what we got here. Sealed. What are you? Alright. Oh, Rizzo. It's about history of Rizzo. All that purple berry.
That's awful. Wonder if this poor fella had a family.
Oh, I can't pick it up anyways. Alright, nothing up here. What's this? Mind the gas canisters. This is your friendly custodial staff offering a preventative apology if the elevator hall is crowded with gas canisters. There are quite a few of them and only one of me, so I'm moving them loads down to the utility room. Do be cautious. They are filled with a sedative potent enough to put a hungry mammoth out cold. Alright, that's what we must be using. My team and I are heading to the Grand Colonial Ball this evening for some drinking and fellowship. All real scientists are welcome to join us. You know, the ones that produce quantifiable data and I don't spend their time jibber-jabbering over how the lightning in the bottle was increased the customer sentiment. Cheers from those who understand that market research aren't real scientists. As we continue our new round of research in the production development, I am increasingly the required safety gear for lab workers involved. As some of you know, a few recent accidents involving subjects have left workers maimed, scarred, and one worker had their left hand permanently discolored to a shade of lemon green. Rizzo Research and Development District Lab is expected to continuously produce revolutionary advancements in food and beverage industry. These measures will help us in the future pursuit of that mission. Turned his hand green, huh? Alright. I'm the only one in the elevator. You guys better... I don't think they followed me. Great work, guys. Come on, bring that head up.
Take your best shot, asshole! I just want to be your friend!
Well, now they know we're here. Yeah, where's the... Oh, green marker's right there. It's barred. I can't get in the door. Great. Just lovely. Alright, let's see if there's a map. Okay, I gotta go around through this break room and then in. Alright. The trial KO8 has produced moderate results. The zero-calorie sweetener produces 36% of the amount of dopamine compared to the popular cigarette brand. It is possible that this is as far as we can go without introducing substances that would categorize this as a tobacco product. We are towing the line as is. I'm interested in a trial with the larger subjects. However, our lab resources are getting cut thanks to a new lab that has begun across the hall. Maybe we can offer to our colleagues in the marketing lab. Show them a thing or two regarding proper science. Competing with each other. Lab resources. I apologize, but would be doing the team justice if I didn't question the budget cuts this lab has seen. We had to shelve 3 products and we're losing 2 more researchers. Honestly, whatever's being developed in the lab across the hall better be more advanced than adrenatine. I apologize for the outburst at our team's presentation. I assure you, we didn't intentionally mean to scream in terror and assume the fatal position when Spectrum Brown and its slogan were unveiled. It had something to do with the marketing lab did. For law's sakes, there aren't even real scientists. I'm sending this message to both teams in marketing and production labs. I do not know the extent of your squabble, but they end here. If it weren't for the incredible projects Spectrum Brown shows, we will all be out of work after that embarrassment at the presentation. I expect more from both departments. Dr. Bloom. Oh, we've read that one. That was in the other one. All right.
Oh boy.
Here we go. I can't hear you laughing! Ha! Funny! Wanted to make you smile! I'll show you happiness! I just wanted to make you smile!
Oh, my gun's taking some damage.
Imagine making that much of the stuff and it still tastes bad.
Oh, I could have hit that darn thing. It would have blown up. Oh well. Lost the shot at that explosive with that thing there. More explosives. I could have blasted a lot down here. Light ammo. Well, at least I have repair parts for all my stuff. Unbars the door, use the terminal, dispense the sedative gas. Welcome, insert name. We're happy to have you as a new mechanic custodian at insert location. It is your responsibility to ensure your location of employment is tidy and work like a charm. where duty includes but are not limited to not dropping cigar ash on myself. That would be nice. Completed all service, regulatory maintenance of machinery, restocking employee break areas, maintenance of all electronic systems, keeping inventory and location of operational items in reserve, voluntary assistance for lab research as needed. Oh, unforced research subject. That's good. Maintain thorough documentation for your possible successor. Always nice to have. Yep. Leave notes for the guy who takes your job. We know that sounds like a lot, but don't worry. Your predecessor has kept thorough documentation for your needs that you can find on this terminal. We hope that you're excited to begin a most fulfilling career. And remember, wah, it's Rizzo. Training file corrupted. Please guess how to do your job to the best of your ability. That's nice. Available logs first day. I've gotten 17 requests from lab workers that I had to respond to, and also managed to find time to sweep, mop, and buff the whole place. I was hoping that the employee how-to document would help with some of these machines that I have never seen before in my life. But guess what? They also left it completely blank. Gas hookup. A request from Dr. Bloom to hook up the gas lines to the canisters that were mixed with heavy sedatives for dispersal in the lower lab. Lucky I've got enough experience cleaning up all the muck that builds up in the vents to get it all done in a couple of days. Still, I wonder what they need this for. I think they took the last of the raptins out in the lab last week. I guess the pheromone flavor results weren't as promising as they'd hoped. Jackpot! Since I read that stupid orientation document, I've been hoping they'd ask me to volunteer for something, and here it is. I get to test for the newest Spectrum flavor. I'm heading for the lab right now after I fix the clog in the shower. So excited. I have a feeling you need to make it. Alright, let's see what we've got. Did they... Got a door here. Bits!
Rizzo's could have helped a lot of people with all the bits they poured into this place.
Yeah, put in a piano. Wine. I don't drink wine. Whiskey. Whiskey. Bourbons. That's right. Whiskey, bourbons, and scotch. All are in my wheelhouse. I don't know what that purple crap is, but I wouldn't drink it. Terminal's no good. Another door. Where am I going? Oh, I'm gonna repair some equipment. I'll be back shortly. Alright, I repaired all my weapons. Gotta keep everything in good working order, because Lord knows when things are gonna come out of the woodwork. Let's switch back to the nope. No blue highlights. Ah. What do we got here? Lab notes. Don't drink the coffee. I told Blossom we weren't crazy. Every single one of us began to have clinical insomnia, and she tells us it's because we drink too much coffee. Well, it is because of the coffee, or more so, what's in the coffee. I had the janitor swap out the coffee grinds an hour later than usual this morning, and what do you know? I've been asleep all day. Those jerks in production have been messing with our supply. Don't ask me how, I just know it. They think they're so smart because they know how molecules work. Well, they're not the only ones who can create a chemical dependency. I've got a pavilion prank in place for Spectrum Brown presentation. Will cause quite a stir. Doesn't have a name. Well, thrilled to hear that the news of Rizzo's security house in Helen has the spokesperson for the Spectrum product. Our data shows she has a favorable disposition in many key categories, including Convent 1834, regular employee external crisis demographic. We'll be happy to show her some of our product advertisement ideas. I send this message to both teams in marketing and production lab. I do not know. We read that in the other one. We read that in the other one. Okay. They're regurgitating messages everywhere. Okay. Been out here. Well armed. Our discovery. Oh, this is long. Finally, our first set of experiments, and those parasites we harvested from the infected would be attraction animals, and the results have been, what the hell am I doing? Why am I taking this tone? Who's going to see this aside from the members of the research team? I barely need to mention how beyond completely phenomenal today's find has been. Not only have we discovered why Harold, the system's saddest teacup canine, had his remarkable turnaround. Frankly, I'm amazed no one realized something was awry earlier. His cage was only about as large as he was. By the way, Myers, there goes your daily andro injection. Theory, you buffoon. But we also found something that will find me a vice presidential position in no time. Remind me to devote a bench ceremonially the Rizzo semi-industrial exploration team for giving their lives to the brink back of Eldrium Gladys from the Halio Caves. I also be certain to devote an entire large bench to myself for the finding the birth site of the parasites and ordering experiments to start. I've already been in talks with management about the idea of production that could utilize the parasite's joy infection hormones. It's amazing that slugs hadn't looked deeper into this. We may have had to cede them the land, but seemingly they haven't disturbed our research site. Well, their oversight is Rizzo's immense benefit. Great job, me! Oh wait, there's another message. At your earliest convenience, Slug Lab requires your sanitation service for cadaver removal. There are 2 bodies at the present R&R and D&D lab, 1 scientist and 1 test subject. Send teams to move personal corpses to incinerary. After this, please send hazard team to dispose of the test subjects. For highly classified reasons, the corpse can emit a certain chemical compounds that are extremely dangerous if mishandled. Please don't skip on the protective gear. We'd hate to have to hire a separate utility team to pick up the bodies of yours. Slug Lab. From L. Bloom. What in blesses corporate law has the commented down? Oh, we've read that like twice now. Lab notes. I'm sure we're still shaken by the events earlier today. But of course, the science never did run smooth. The benefit of our research are easily worth the potential risks associated. Garsick would most certainly agree if she were still alive. I've talked to the Administrator Lundovic, setting up some additional security measures in case another test subject breach. In the meantime, for the love of the architect, do not infect an individual test subject with more than 1 parasite. Prophetic joy will have to be enough, at least for now. I'm still looking into promotional means, but I think we found something soon. Some Rizzo product engineers have discussed mass producing the parasites and placing them in some kind of beverage. You eventually disrupt the joy-inducing hormones. They seem very promising. I look forward to the day when I can leave this backwater facility behind. Gas and test subject. Blue requests demanded we help engineer team produce a gas that will target the neural link of the individuals infected by Ichlorium Gladys. Well, we did, and it was simple enough. just induced a particular cell type only to be found in a parasite and produced an enzyme that should shock and temporarily stasis. But you better believe the second it came time to tell the administrator about it, she was the one who had developed the gas. She was the one who had been primarily working with engineers to get everything together. She takes credit for every initial finding. And even after Dr. Gladys' death, which was basically all Dr. Bloom's fault, she still somehow managed to find a way to spin things in her favor. Some of the other researchers were talking about altering the gas not to target test subjects, but to target her. Or it was to render its target unconscious, but dead. I wouldn't write this down, but I know Dr. Bloom doesn't read log entries that she didn't write. Tell you their idea are beginning to seem more and more appealing. Alright. Dr. Bloom's, credit hog. That's nice. Alright, that's this lab. Let's see, let's look at the map. Okay, so we did all this, we've been in here. We went into that break room, that's where my tools were, so we need to go back this way. That's the elevator, how we got in. This is their break room. This is their bathroom and shower. That's the shower that must be clogged, broken, required maintenance. Nothing in there. Another dead employee. Gosh, she's got a lot of dead employees here and a lot of liquor for a research lab. Wine right there on the table in the break room. What else we got? Let's see. Energy cells. Door that doesn't go anywhere. Oh, dude, I haven't had the thing out yet. Some heavy ammo. Always good to have heavy ammo. Another dead subject. They are good at killing their own testers, aren't they? A hat! Sulfur-soaked top hat. This top hat once belonged to Captain Phanos of Byzantine. Last seen on the Terror Monarch standing much too close to the edge of a sulfur pit. The pungent accessory served as a reminder to the many troubled dangers found on Monarch, and to further example of why no self-respected halcyon would ever visit. You can't take it though. Alright, let's get out of here. I think that's it for the floor, right? Yeah, we just went to the left there. Yep. So let's go up the stairs. Oh, is this the door that they welded shut? Yeah, they welded it shut. Alright. I used to use the elevator, I guess. Away we go.
Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
Dr. Blossom? Captain, we gotta hurry.
How do we get there? Why was the door sealed and automatically unsealed?
Somebody didn't want us talking to Dr. Blossom. You think it was Miss Helen's killer?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
can't see what I'm supposed to investigate.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
Really?
These puncture marks. It looks like she was injected with something.
No bullet casings, okay. Whoever confronted over the intercom, they dispensed with her and all 4 of these scientists without resistance, meaning they must have been well-trained or some kind of sharpshooter or adventurer. On me, but that's who's getting accused,
What
right?
an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her? I remember those gunshots. Energy weapons don't sound that way. The killer must have been using something exotic.